Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I have a book recommendation for you this evening. Well, tonight. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11 p.m. Where did the day go? Where did the night go? Well, anyway, here we are. So a book recommendation for you. Now, this is very specific, this book. This is a Burlington, Vermont a book specifically about Burlington, Vermont. So if you're going to come to Burlington, Vermont, have I got a book recommendation for you? Otherwise, it's a great read. And that is, excuse the bookmarks in it, this book right here, Historic Guide to Burlington Neighborhoods, published by the Chittenden County Historical Society. Lots and lots of bookmarks. You see all those bookmarks in there? Holy cow. This is a well-used, well-loved book. Now, this is actually a 3-volume series. I also have volume 2. Oops. Volume 2 right here. And I don't know where my volume 3 is. It's, yeah, I don't know where it is. But there are 3 volumes to it. Also, lots and lots of bookmarks in that one. The covers are different. The first one is like a, not cardboard, but it's this other one is a shiny, it's a shiny cover. And not only that, but it has this crease right here, which means it's not going to break as easily. Now, I've had these books since they came out. Volume 2 came out in, what year did you come out? Volume 2 came out in 1997, and Volume 1, I think Volume 1 came out in 1991, but let's take a look-see. Let's see how good my memory is. 1991! Woohoo! I love when I get it right. So the inside, the title page, tells us Historic Guide to Burlington Neighborhoods by David J. Blow, edited by Lillian Baker Carlisle, photographs by Sarah L. Dopp. Published by Chittenden County Historical Society. They have their mailing address on here in Burlington, Vermont, 05402. And on the next page, it lists other publications issued by Chittenden County Historical Society. And this is a pamphlet series. Perhaps you've heard of them. If you live locally and you are interested in history as I am, then you probably are very aware of this series, and you may even own them. Look around Burlington, look around Jericho, look around Winooski, look around Essex and Williston, look around Heinsberg and Charlotte, look around Richmond, Bolton, and Huntington. Look around St. George and Shelburne. Look around South Burlington. Look around Colchester and Milton. Look around Chittenden County. So those books are 1972, 1973, 1975. Up above, look around Chittenden County, 1976. And then, of course, this one, 1991, Historic Guide to Burlington Neighborhoods. At some point, I'll offer a book recommendation on any one of those others, because I do own most of the pamphlet series, if not all of them. And they look around Chittenden County from 1976. Anyway, so only $12 back in the day, back in '91, and I did buy all 3 when they came out. So let me tell you the chapter headings. You get an idea of how involved the book is. Chapter 1, Battery Park and North Avenue. And then we can see, let's see. See down here it says Chapter 2? All this stuff down here, that's all the buildings they're including, or all the places they're including in just Chapter 1. Chapter 2, Pearl Street to University of Vermont Green. Chapter 3, St. Paul Street and Shelburne Road, Burlington's South End. Chapter 4, Flynn Avenue and Pine Street, the industrial South End. You know how much I love industrial buildings. Chapter 5, Waterfront and Battery Street. Chapter 6, Houses, South Williams, Main Street, South Willard Streets. I do have some stuff on South Willard Street. Maybe you've seen them, maybe you've not. Why not? Why haven't you seen them? Let's see. Chapter 7, Church Street Marketplace. Chapter 8, University of Vermont Green. And Chapter 9, Elmwood Avenue and Old North End. This, and it's funny, so David Blow is actually in one of the Facebook groups to which I belong. And I had posted a video there in that group on, I can't remember the name of that one. Masonic Temple? Richardson Place? It's one of those two. And he said, well, he saw someone sitting there at the top of Church Street, sitting on a park bench looking forward towards the Unitarian Church. And he saw one of these books in her hands. And said, well, that's what it was designed for, that you would carry this around with you on any given street or any given area and read about whatever you're looking at. So it seemed like he was pretty tickled pink to see the book used the way it was designed. And that was fun to see. I'll also say that he's commented on a few things I've posted in that group, saying some really nice things about a video or two. Really appreciate that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's legendary. Anyway, so this book includes incredibly detailed information from the research he conducted on from the Burlington Free Press and from a variety of records. Let me see, what example do I want to offer here? Oops. Trying to find these. All the photographs are in black and white, just so you know. And actually, that's a pretty good idea, because certainly paint colors will change on a building. But if you can't see the paint color in a picture, then you're not distracted by looking for that particular color. All the photographs are current to when this book was published. So they're not old photographs. They were current by 1991 when the book came out. Let me see. Well, let's go to Church Street Marketplace and see what he has to say about that, since it's been a few years since I looked at that. Let's see, 145. Oh, the swishing of the bookmarks that are stuck together. That's kind of funny. Oh, actually. So when I filmed 158 South Willard Street, which had been the residence of, it was built for General William Wells, and then his son-in-law owned it after he passed. Well, actually, he lived there after he passed. Dr. Horatio Nelson Jackson, who actually went by Nelson, he didn't like his first name. I had talked about an Adirondack-style gazebo, which is actually pictured here. So here's a picture of that. since I couldn't get close enough to get a good shot of it. There it is. I had an opportunity to sit in that years ago, and quite a lovely place. And it says here, tell you a little bit about the Wells place, based on his work, David Blow's work. Back in March, quote, back in March of 1877, Wells purchased from Lawrence Barnes a lot on the corner of Main and South Willard Street and hired Burlington architect A.B. Fisher to design a house for him, probably Fisher's first residential work in the city. The Vermont Historic Sites Survey identified the Wells house as, quote, a classic example of high French Empire residential style. It is the only such structure in Burlington, unquote. After the general's death, Mrs. Wells continued to reside in the house with her daughter Bertha. In 1899, Dr. H. Nelson Jackson became a member of the Wells household when he married Bertha. Dr. Jackson won national fame in 1903 when he gained the distinction of being first to drive an automobile across the continental United States. The car, a two-cylinder Winton, is now preserved in the Smithsonian Institute at Washington, D.C. Dr. Jackson gave up his medical profession and turned his mind and talents toward commercial pursuits. He became president of the Burlington Trust Company, published the Burlington Daily News from 1923 until 1939, and was a founder of radio station WCAX in 1931. He sold both of these enterprises in 1939. Jackson, a founder of the American Legion in the United States, once served as the national vice commander, and he also organized the American Legion in Vermont. After Jackson's death in 1956, the house became the property of Alpha Epsilon Phi sorority. In 1972, Phi Gamma Delta, a man's fraternity, occupied the house, and it has remained a fraternity chapter house since then. Actually, it was bought by Champlain College, and it's now a dormitory for them. But so well written, and it's just one interesting bit after another. In here, it's houses. I mean, just houses that would be buildings whose backgrounds you wouldn't believe if it weren't in a book like this. So, if you're going to come to Burlington, Vermont, I recommend this. There's nothing on the back cover, by the way. Nothing at all. Nothing to tell you about the book at all. But if it's published by the Chittenden County Historical Society, it will be an amazing read. If you didn't know that, I'm telling you right now, that's the case. Book 2, since I have it right here, I may as well cover some of this book too. And this one has this purple cover, and it's shiny. And that's the front. And again, nothing to see back here, but tons of bookmarks. And this one, to tell you what's in this one, let's see. Da, 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 da. Chapter 1, College Street from Willard to Champlain. Chapter 2, Mansfield Avenue. Chapter 3, Colchester Avenue. Chapter 4, North Prospect Street. Chapter 5, South Prospect Street. Chapter 6, Main Street. Still plenty of information in here. It's just a stunning amount of information. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, places you would never think would be what they had started out as. So, as I said, I don't know where book 3 is, but it's also Historic Guide to Burlington Neighborhoods. So, chock full of interesting nuggets and fascinating information. Can't recommend these books enough. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching this video. Appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe to my channel, where I'm out and about most days, filming, or sometimes filming from home. So, once you subscribe, if you click on the notifications bell, you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking shiny new video just for you. Also want to remind you that on February 24, 2022, I am going to be on a local channel talking about my channel on YouTube, all that good stuff. So that's going to be live at 5:25. Yes, a live call-in show. So please call in with your questions. Channel 17 in at least in Cheneck County if you don't have cable. Comcast, if you have Comcast, it's going to be on channel 1087. Or it might be easiest to use cctv.org to watch it. Now, that may come up on the front page because it will be live on Thursday evening. But if not, you can go to the menu box and click on Watch TV, and then click in the search box Preservation Burlington, because it's the live at 5:25 Channel 17 Preservation Burlington TV show with yours truly as guest. So I hope you'll tune in. I hope you'll watch, maybe call in and ask questions. I think the record number of questions when I was hosting that show was, what was it, 5, 6, something like that. I was talking about, actually, I was talking about Lillian Baker Carlisle that night. And her picture, where's her picture? Yeah. Lillian is right here. That's Lillian Baker Carlisle. May she rest in peace because she has passed on. A remarkable one. Truly remarkable. Anyway, I hope you'll tune in. Ron and I will be talking and talking about neat stuff. So he doesn't love to talk about history. So, until I see you tomorrow, you have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you soon.